Welcome back, everyone. So today we are going to catch up on a lot of things that I haven't talked about. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm just gonna be straight up. I haven't had any motivation to record or anything. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I just don't feel like it. It can be a lot of work sometimes. I have to get gameplay footage and all that stuff. So I've been kind of lazy, but whatever. There's been some news covered for the Switch 2 for the past, I don't know, 3 weeks since its original reveal. I did record my reaction to that, and then I also had a video come out discussing the unfortunate state of the tariffs and all that stuff. But thankfully, as time has gone on, and actually very shortly after I released that video, I meant to update you guys sooner. I'm so sorry that I am so behind, but whatever. They have confirmed that tech products are not going to be affected by tariffs. Well, hold on. Let me correct myself there. Computers, cell phones, computer chips, that kind of stuff. So accessories, unfortunately, are not going to be excluded from the tariffs. In fact, we saw that Pro controllers went up $10 or $5, something like that. All these things went up like $5, $10, and Amiibo are freaking $40, and I'm not going to buy them. So, yeah, anyway. But the Switch 2, thankfully, has not gone up in price at all. As far as I can tell, physical games have not gone up in price from their original value. So, thankfully, it seems like everything else is still safe. Now, I did want to talk about physical media real quick. You know what? Actually, before I get into that, I would like to discuss just some two minor topics not relating to the Switch 2, because I'm not going to make separate videos about these. Firstly, Overwatch 2 released their Gundam collab today on April 29th. It's pretty nice. I bought all the skins. I don't know a ton about Gundam, but I like their designs. I like their sound effects. I think they're cool. And one of these days I will probably check out Gundam stuff. So that's why I picked them up. They're pretty cool, but I don't know. They're still really expensive for what you get. And there was also a Sonic Racing Cross Worlds thing shown off today, a little history of Sonic Racing, and they showed off some new courses for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds as well as Extreme Gear. My god, the new course, Windmill Isle from Sonic Unleashed. Thank God, thank God. This is one of the courses on my wish list, so I'm very happy that they ended up bringing this. And they also brought back Starlight Carnival from Sonic Colors. And there was some other stage, I didn't know what it was from. I think it's from Sonic Riders 1, which is interesting that they're bringing back stages from Sonic Riders. But anyway, yeah, no, it was a cool little showcase. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today, right? The Nintendo Switch 2. So let me catch up on some topics here. Firstly, I want to talk about physical media and the Switch 2 and how this is going to relate. So basically, it's been confirmed that a lot of games will actually not have physical quote-unquote cartridges. So instead of having all the data on a cartridge like Nintendo Switch games always do, or for the most part do, you're gonna have to download through a key card, which you get a game cartridge that has the license to play the game, but you still have to download the game. So think of something more of along the lines of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. You buy your disc, none of the data is on the disc, it's just the license to be able to download the game. You download it, and then you can play it using the disc because it gives you the license. It's going to be the same situation as Nintendo, and I was really hoping they'd never come to this area fucking making games, but unfortunately here we are, and it seems like our all-digital future is coming oh so quickly. I'm not saying I don't like digital games, but in a way I don't, because digital games, as convenient as they are ultimately able to get removed. I mean, there's been plenty of instances where games just get removed off of storefronts shutting down, online services shutting down. Look at the Wii U, the 3DS, the Wii, the Xbox 360, the PS3, the PSP, you know? All these online storefronts eventually got shut down, and you no longer can buy things on them. And that also means that there might become time, I don't know if this is true or not, but you might not be able to download games anymore from those storefronts. And it really just sucks. It just sucks. I think just straight up, it just sucks. And I don't know, man. It's kind of a bleak future to me. I really don't like an all digital future. I like the option of physical media. It doesn't have to be the end all be all, right? I mean, we don't have to have everything has to be physical. I'm not saying that. I mean, hell, even games like Sonic Mania, I didn't expect that to become a physical game, but there's some key cards here that Nintendo has announced for third parties that really just, I don't understand. Sonic X Shadow Generations is a great example of this, in that they released a physical Switch version that had all the data on the cartridge, besides the update data. So, what's their excuse now? They're releasing a Switch 2 edition without all the data on the cartridge? I don't get it. It doesn't come with the DLC, it doesn't come with anything. All it is an upscaled, better frame rate, better performance, all that kind of stuff. You can't even upgrade your Switch 1 version of the game. I bought the Switch 1 version of the game. I can't upgrade it. What is this? What the... Jesus Christ. I really don't like Sega sometimes. I really don't. They're doing the same thing with Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 will not have a free update or even a buyable upgrade. You'll have to buy an entirely new version of the game to get in-person co-op. I don't like this direction. I don't like this. I don't like this. And then Nintendo's releasing all these Switch 2 versions of games with Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Mario Party Jamboree. And they're fine, but they cost more, number one. And number two, you don't get the DLC with the Zelda games. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. And then, like, all their games are so freaking expensive. $80 for Mario Kart, that's still insane to me. The game should be $70. I don't care that it's Mario Kart. It should be $70. But anyway. The other thing I wanted to talk about were Switch 2 pre-orders. So that happened a little less than a week ago. It was last Thursday. I did snag a Switch 2 and a copy of Mario Kart. I did not get the one that comes with Mario Kart. I had to buy it separately. So I paid a little bit more than everybody else. And it really fucking sucks. But after the night I went through, I don't really care. That I'm just happy I even got one. For all the fucking hypocrites out there in the world that were like, oh, I'm not buying a Switch 2 day one. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, it's too expensive. Well, then why are you buying it, asshole? I mean, seriously. There's so many people out there that complained about buying the Switch 2, and they're buying it day one. It's like, oh, God. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. For us that were dead set on buying this thing the second that they saw it, and the second that they saw that price and they weren't against it, I wasn't against the price. I said the Switch 2's price is actually completely fair. I don't think $500 is that big of an asking price. But plenty of other people voiced that opinion online. But pre-orders were sold out. And I can't tell how many of these people are actually scalpers or how many of these people are just fucking hypocrites. Because holy goddamn shit, this was a nightmare. I had to get in line at several different stores online to pre-order this godforsaken fucking thing. And it took me 2 hours. I had work the next day. I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was goddamn tired that next day. I could barely keep my eyes open. I had a big meeting that day. That sucked. That sucked. I don't ever want to do that again. And it was awful. I'm just glad to say I did eventually get one after sitting in line for like 2 hours. I did get a Switch 2, but god fucking damn it, that sucked. With that said, when I get the Switch 2, when I get the new Mario Kart, I will be showcasing them on my channel. I'll probably be doing an unboxing video as well as playing the new Mario Kart and maybe even doing a Paul perspective, maybe? I don't know. I will say that I did originally record a Mario Kart World Direct reaction, but by the time that I finished editing it and everything, I'm gonna be honest, it was a little late. It might have been Sunday. That's like a week over. I was like, nah, I'm just not gonna release that video. So sorry if you're looking forward to that, but basically here are my thoughts. I think it looks super fun. I'm extremely excited to play it. I think it's still really expensive. I still think that it's not entirely worth it in a way. But as a huge Mario Kart fan who's very excited to play it on my brand new Switch 2, yes, I am going to be playing the shit out of this game, and I couldn't be happier to have the privilege of spending $80 on a Switch game. Fuck. God. I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, I think that it looks fun. All the returning courses look fun. Definitely the Battle Royale mode where people get knocked out after losing a race or getting too far behind in a race. Oh, it looks so good. I'm looking forward to that World Tour mode. It looks so much fun. And, I mean, yeah, I don't really have, like, a whole lot to say. The roster's incredibly crazy with the dolphin, the cow, and basically, this just seems like a wait-and-see kind of situation for me. I'm excited to check it out, for sure. I'm just trying to think if there was anything else that was really talked about recently that I might have missed, but I don't really think so. I personally think that we've come to the point with physical media that it's on death row right now. And with the Switch 1, I was like, okay, well, you know, Nintendo's still supporting physical media pretty hard, and I'm pretty happy about that, and I love physical media. I love buying my games physically, even if it's a little bit more inconvenient, just because I know that this physical copy of this game will last me forever, whereas a digital game might not. But now that everything's going digital, even on the game cards, it doesn't really matter, so I might as well just buy everything digital. With that said, not every single game will be a game key card. Some games will still be on the cartridges. Mario Kart World, Cyberpunk 2077 is actually going to be on the cartridge. And Donkey Kong Bonanza will also be on the cartridge. I'm pretty sure Metroid Prime 4 is also going to be on the cartridge, so that's good at least. But yeah, no, thank God that's still going to be the case, because I had no choice but I had to buy Mario Kart like that, or I was going to have to wait to buy it and get it digitally when I get the Switch too, but it wasn't any cheaper or any more expensive buying it physically, and considering it's on the cartridge, that's how I like to own all my games. I have every single Mario Kart game except for Super Mario Kart physically, so I kind of want to own this game physically too, so I can complete that collection. It's that peace of mind for me, that little collector guy in my brain that says, ooh boy, a new box to put on my shelf, you know. So, anyway, I guess that's really all I have to say. It's been a lot of news, a lot of new stuff. That was like 5 different things I talked about in about 12 minutes. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. It doesn't seem like I'm really going to commit to this whole weekly/bi-weekly upload schedule. I'm going to try my best to upload as much as I can, but I get busy. I got things going on in my life, you know. I'm a busy guy. What can I say? So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video.